Shalom, Rabbi. Thank you for meeting me here.
Good to see you, Harvey.
I'm so sorry it has taken us so long to get back to you. You know we are just volunteers, and your contract got pushed to the back burner while we have been dealing with our senior rabbi's departure.
I understand, but I have student loans to start paying down. So I need to know if the temple can address my concerns about your offer.
The executive committee has given me my marching orders, so I'm ready to talk.
Great.
Unfortunately, you may not like what I have to say.
Okay. Go on.
First off, I know you wanted a 3-year deal, but we can only offer you 1 year.
But the placement application said 2 to 3 years. And I'm moving halfway across the country to take this position.
I know. We love you and know you will be a great fit, but we just don't know what our finances will be from year to year. Along the same lines, I know you asked us to raise your base compensation, but we simply cannot afford it. As for your request for 15% for pension, you know that none of us get close to that with our jobs. We cannot do that. Frankly, that is quite an extreme ask for a newly ordained rabbi.
But that is standard.
I'm sorry. We simply cannot add anything more to the already generous package we offered you.
I'm speechless. It sounds like you do not really want me there.
I told you. Everybody on the search committee loves you. We really want you to join our family. But this is all that I'm authorized to offer you.
This is a congregation with $1 million endowment, and you're telling me that I have to accept way less than rabbis at even less wealthy temples.
We have lost 20 families in the last year, and we have moved to a pledge membership model. So, many people are not paying much if any dues.
Maybe you need to take a look at your membership committee. Well, what about the other issues I raised? If you cannot raise my starting salary, maybe you could add an extra week of vacation.
With our senior rabbi leaving and our associate taking on the senior role, everything is in transition. She will likely need a lot of assistance from you, so you need to be around. If there's free time, we can talk about a couple of extra days off on a case-by-case basis. Plus, we are already giving you some time to participate in the convention. That won't count against your vacation.
Wow. Do I dare even ask about the termination section? It seems unfair that you can just fire me for any reason with a month's notice.
Don't worry. We would never use that provision. But our lawyers tell us it is standard and we have it in all of our clergy contracts. It would be unfair to change it in yours. You should know that some folks on the executive committee actually want to move away from formal contracts altogether. That way, we can be more nimble.
And I could be less secure. I'm disappointed. You are sending me a message that is completely contrary to what was said during our earlier meetings. You are a congregation, not a Fortune 500 company.
What can I tell you? The days of offering long-term contracts and running deficit budgets are over. Your package is very generous. We have even offered to pay your professional dues, give you a car allowance, and give you $750 to help defray conference costs. Plus, we need a new roof on the chapel and new carpeting in the classrooms. The air conditioning is 30 years old.
Have you seen the gender study? I've asked around. And my male colleagues will all be making more than I do. Have you seen the salary study? The salary you are offering me is not even in the 25th percentile.
The cost of living is lower here. I'm sorry. It is all that we can afford. Besides, your husband is a doctor. He has an appointment at the university. Rabbi, I need to give the executive committee your final answer by tonight.
Well, then I better be going so I can figure this all out.